She got that fire, but she don't know that I can surprise her. Love intoxicate and excite her. I know she think I can't get beside her.
But
Come on, bruh. You putting out that weak sauce, man. If you gonna burp, fucking burp.
I mean, I wasn't trying. If you want me to try,
You know, I
could just let
hate
it happen.
guys like you. They lose a game. I wasn't even trying for real. I wasn't trying. You want me to try? Cause I'll try. And then you don't play again because you know you was trying and you don't want to be proven wrong.
I'm sorry I pulled something, Michael, with that last one. Okay,
You pulled something.
I pulled something.
Pulled pork? What you talking about? What you talking
No,
about?
man.
You pulled a neck.
I pulled a vocal cord with that last burp. My neck's sore now.
You're weak. Yeah, weak as fuck.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah. I know you would like to.
I'm gonna shit in your cornflakes.
I'm safe.
I know where yours are.
Oh, you do. I will not be eating no cornflakes in my house. I don't eat fucking cornflakes though. That shit's trash.
I don't know.
Frosted Flakes is
I got
trash.
a camera in your kitchen and it says otherwise.
Oh, well, I gotta find that bitch ASAP.
Good luck.
Where's the best place to hide a camera in somebody's kitchen though?
Ooh.
In the vent in the refrigerator.
Vent in the refrigerator.
The vent.
You talking about like the vent on the back of the refrigerator so you get
well,
like, a
some
good
have it
wall
at the top or
shot?
bottom.
Okay.
But if you do that, I can only see you when you open up the fridge. If
No,
I'm a
I mean,
perv, I want to see
So some of the older ones, you have the vent on the outside.
Yeah, the old ones.
okay,
though.
I got
Who's
you.
got those? Everyone's got smart fridges where you can go ahead and like have an app on your phone and like turn off the fridge in the middle of the day to save
Fucking
energy.
Samsung fridges, bro.
It sings to you when you open it, right?
That shit that's too much, bro.
That's scary. I don't
It's
want
scary as fuck.
I
You're
thought-
running low on milk. What? How do you know where I set the milk? How do you know how much milk is left in that motherfucker? Like, it's weighted and pressure sensors?
I don't even want smart like those smart lights. I don't even want those. I want candles. Let's just go back to a simpler fucking time. I want to live the village. That's the life I want to supply for my children.
What type of high power
with you.
candles did they have back then too? Was the wax just way more
The wick would
thicker?
It'd be the wick that was a lot thicker.
Okay.
Yeah, you make that thick wick.
Thick wick.
Yeah, hit it with that thick wick, Woz wick.
Damn, girl, that wick is thick.
Oh yeah, she be licking them lips when she saw that thick wick come out. She's like, I'm gonna see everything tonight.
Is that a thick wick or are you just happy to see me? Both, bitch.
A little bit of drip on that candle.
Yeah.
Drip, drip, drip.
How you?
I'm about to piss on you.
They damn lung capacity had to been crazy too to blow them joints out.
Candles?
Yeah.
Well, that's what
Them
that's
thick
actually.
wick candles.
Well, I mean, that's how like they like the Lamaze technique first was developed.
Cheers, yo.
Oh, cheers. But no, the Lamaze technique was actually first developed in order to help extinguishing those thick wicks.
Yeah, I got you. I'm rolling.
Yep,
I need to get in on that.
Yeah,
I need to get in on that for sure.
blew everyone's ears out just now who's listening.
Fuck your ears.
Did he have to blow into the mic?
Yes, he did.
What's up, y'all? Welcome again.
Yeah.
Took a couple of them joints off because my week's been crazy. And we couldn't find, so we're gonna do another cheers here.
All
I missed you, boys.
Saw you were busy this morning or last night with getting 9, 10 through 72. I got like 37 emails of podcasts today.
I was really confused as to what you were talking about there.
Because they was just sitting in there, and I'm like, wait, I gotta hit publish or something, and the site was acting up, and the what's it called? Help me out, so we should be Gucci from now on.
Episode 9 went up like 12 times.
Yeah, that's funny. It's all good though now. So everything we got is up and ready for people to listen to. Wozzy, you got 2 new things about you. One is the delicious John Wick haircut that you came in here with. You see the motherfucker.
I've been trying to
see the fucking bang.
I've been trying
So
to think
terrible.
of cold showers because I've got a half job and it just won't stop.
I mean, we could take care of that.
No, now we've gone to become a different podcast. I will excuse myself. Wozzy got the new hairdo. Who put you together?
Me. This is going away as soon as I get back home.
That was such a depressing me. Like, I don't want to take credit for this, but it's.
I thought you went out and purchased that haircut. So
I still need a haircut.
Good. Nah, I'm rolling. Wise. I'm fucking with it.
You should just fuck with the front though. Just go mullet, man.
So I was thinking either Saiyan hair or this.
No, dude.
So I may do Saiyan hair next week,
Bro.
If you pull the Saiyan off, boy, that shit'll be fucking ridiculous.
I'll do a Gohan. Have the lock down.
I'm done. I'm in there. I'm rolling.
See how it goes.
I want to see the Kentucky waterfalls.
Yeah. Only thing I could do is the Mr. Satan afro. So I'm gonna roll with you. I don't even know how big my afro can
What are the Kentucky waterfalls?
It's just another name for the mullet.
Kentucky waterfalls. Listen to
This man cannot freestyle, clearly.
Secondly, Wise ain't been drinking no alcohol for a month.
No alky.
I mean, it's been 2 weeks. I'm taking a month off.
Taking a month off, but you 2 weeks in, sipping the LaCroix.
Yep.
And I envy you. I took this week off, and I was telling Jake, like, I feel like I've been eating good. I've been working out every day, not drinking, and I'm getting fatter. I feel like I'm getting bloated. So, but I'm losing weight, but my stomach just feel fatter. So I don't know if that's just it gets worse before it gets better type thing, or if I just imagining it.
I've stopped smoking, and my knees have never hurt more.
Are you for real?
Yeah. It just hurts. Like, God damn it.
The jizz hurts.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes it does.
That's what I heard.
Fire.
You know, it happens.
For a time or all together?
Pretty much all together.
Okay.
Yeah, try and clear the nuts out.
Okay, I feel that. Yeah.
Spermatogenesis is on a 60-day cycle, so try and clear them bowls out, and then make them autism-free babies.
Yeah. I'm rolling. Rolling. Get it out your system. And
gotta have clean.
Yeah. You don't want to get that baby a disadvantage before it even comes out the womb.
Right. I mean, I'm gonna be the father. He's already got it's deck stacked against him. The white privilege does not make up for that.
Yeah, it just evens it out. Like
exactly.
That and you like that shit go here, then Jake pull that shit right back. All right, you just a regular baby starting off at 0, and then you add the weed onto him.
A regular white baby, which we were talking about earlier. Not all babies are cute. That's a fucking lie. And most white babies look like fucking aliens from the get-go. And then you get to a cute stage, and then you just start aging terribly once you hit like 8.
Yeah. You get cute for a little bit.
Years.
Yeah.
And then like your parents' genes kick in.
Oh yeah.
And if you got some handsome and cute parents, you all right. If you don't,
yeah, but you're still.
You better be funny, motherfucker.
Yeah, but still, by the time you're 25, the aging starts catching up real quick.
What you mean? Yeah. Oh, for whites, yeah. I feel you.
So like, all right, yeah, you were looking good there for a minute, but like, it's really just a blink when you think about an entire lifespan. So.
You was looking good there for a minute.
You had a good 12 years.
Y'all still look good into y'all 40s, I think.
It depends. It really depends.
I mean, yeah, it depends. That meth get a hold of y'all.
Oh, that meth.
Say bye-bye to your 20s, but
30s and 40s and 50s.
Yep.
You know, and like crack is similar, but I feel like
crack is definitely similar.
But I feel like blacks with crack can like bounce back
a little bit, but you can always see the crack in them. Well, even after the bounce back, you be like, yeah, he used to be on crack. Yeah, look at this cracky ass.
Yeah, but there's no bounce back from meth. You know, like it's just
once them teeth gone, it's a wrap. Yeah, I'm rolling. What made you? I forgot to introduce. No Consensus Podcast. Cheers to my boys, Mike Jack, aka the Jack Attack. Oh, that's corny as fuck. AKA Magic Mike. AKA
Magic Mike.
AKA Jack in the Box. To my left, we got my boy Jay Feezy, aka Jake the Fostizzle, aka the foster parent of the year, aka cleaning out his nut sex. To my right, we got
Nut sex?
cleaning out his nut sex. That nut sex is crazy. And y'all better not be out here in incognito mode searching for nut sex neither.
No, own it. No incognito mode. No private. Just own it. That's
You just open up
history.
Chrome and start fucking typing. You either type google.com first and then type in the Google engine. That's different. I ain't did that in a long time. I just searched.
Mike's talking about Chrome, Google. Who is this man? What happened to Mike, Mr. Bing Crosby?
I'm just talking about
traitor.
the masses of people because I say that because a Bing dude would never look up nut sex. That's a Google guy thing. Bing dudes look up delicious stuff and tasteful porno. To my right is my boy Wozzy, aka the Wozzinator, aka why you looking at me like that, dog? Tasteful, aka the tasteful porn connoisseur himself, baby. What are you even talking about here? What are we saying? What are we talking about here?
I don't know. You were introducing him, and then you would have had to turn it back to me. Like,
aka John Wick in the motherfucking building. Now look up there, boy. You look like John. You look like John Wick there for real. I wish we can get you a gun and just go to the range and headshots.
I'm just like, honestly, like, I'm really glad like that you didn't do this hair earlier, because like you've got like a much more optimistic sort of vibe about you for a past while now, and all that sort of thing. And
so now I have to get a puppy.
Like Wozzy a year ago, if when I was working at MSI, if I saw this haircut, like, fuck, Woz has my number.
Doesn't mean I don't still.
He's gonna me. End me.
Me.
He's gonna me is wild. That sound real sinister. Like I'm gonna you is crazy.
You get use it.
Yeah.
Feel free. It's public domain.
Bro, I gotta think about like he's gonna me. That's like the great sentence. But how else could you use it? Like, don't make me your ass. Like, I'm trying to figure out how I can say it to you to scare you.
Onion.
Don't get Don't get your ass unned. That's crazy.
What would be like your favorite body part to get unned though? Like, obviously you don't want your ass unned, but like, what about your foot? Like your right foot?
No, you're not taking a foot.
Pinky toe.
I was thinking, is the pinky toe the one you need for balance, or is it the big toe?
I think more big toe.
Yeah, I think pinky you can get rid of.
I don't think I would want to lose any toes,
Yeah,
but
neither. I'm not losing. It's no
Pinky
part of
toe
my
over
body that
big
I'd
toe.
be like, oh, go ahead.
you don't have like a prehensile wig that you're willing to just like.
Hell no.
You don't have like a mole or something that's like, oh yeah, go
Unless
ahead,
you
on
like,
that.
all right, un the fat on my stomach, and so it's only.
That's good. Yeah, I want that one. I want that one. What's that? At number 4?
Yeah, un my love handles. That's what
You're gonna on my love handles.
That's all I want. Why the hell do they call them love handles, by the way?
Because I mean, it's a little something
Think
to grab
about it.
onto. You know.
Love handles. What do you grab? It's a handle.
So
Yeah.
for making love.
Yeah.
You grab onto
When we're
those bad
making
boys.
love, the music gonna be loud. Ooh. Method 1. This say how to get rid of. That's
Which
Trey Songz
you
impersonation.
Can't do. You can't target single.
Starting
fat
healthy
areas.
habits that get rid of love habits. Relieve your stress. I just love that people say that shit. When you stress, just relieve it. Just get rid of that. Just let it go.
Thank you.
Stop being stressed.
Are you depressed? Just be happy.
Fucking stop.
With how many people actually say that, and fuck them all.
I knew that was gonna trigger Wozzy.
I knew it was too. Why are
I
they
love you,
love
Wozzy.
handles? Well, there are various explanations. Jesus, they are easy to grasp at when hugging someone.
I've never hugged someone like that ever before in my life.
It's a vagina hug.
Like, hands are on the back or on the ass. Like, You know how wide you have to be for me to only be able to grab onto your sides?
God dang sides, bro.
Like you're big. You're a fucking Mack truck.
Oh man.
Read the.
And then they say
yeah.
men say they love to grasp them when making love to their women because they give them advantage.
We're talking about taking advantage of women with love handles now? TreatCureFast.com is some shady shit.
Bro, it said
because of the implication.
It gives them advantage, bro.
Fuck it, taking advantage of women with love handles. I don't
y'all at a
support that.
disadvantage,
We're gonna get me too'd.
To say this means that at some point you was making love with your girl and was at a disadvantage. What are you doing over there?
I mean, are you just going so quick that like it's popping out every 4 seconds? Or?
Gotta be, bro.
Just fucking jackhammering from the get-go. Just
oh man, that's funny. Well, I think it's time for us to get back into our podcast bag. Random phrase generator.
okay. Oh, I forgot about
Part 2.
that. What's our refinance rate you getting?
Don't you love ads, bro? Today's refinance rate 2.53%.
Oh shit.
APR.
APR. Tell me more. Let me tell you what. It's not what it's all cracked up to be.
Nope, not never. All right, I'm gonna generate these words.
So wait, what is this? What are we doing?
So we gonna generate 20 phrases.
20 phrases?
You gonna pick a number 1 through 20, and then we gonna riff on whatever phrase the topic is.
Okay.
Give me a number right now. 1 through 20. 1 through 20.
17.
Oh my God, you motherfuckers love making me count. I was counting
Well,
backwards.
20.
I know
20.
you don't know how.
19, 18, 17. Down to the wire, meaning
Pull out.
a tense situation where the outcome is decided only in the last few seconds.
Pulling out.
Pulling out is definitely a down to the wire
For sure.
experience. I remember being a kid and really believing that pulling out was a form of protected sex. Like all you gotta do is get up out that motherfucker before you done. Not realizing that you have already ejaculated a few times in there before that big bus come, and you in for a long ride. I hope you got $200, buddy. Oh my God,
this election's gonna be down to the fucking wire.
oh my God.
If we could, if America just could pull out of the election,
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, dog. Why? All you gotta do, Joe.
Shut the
Joey BB. Thank you.
STFU.
Stop talking. That's all you gotta do. What Dave Chappelle say? Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Four words.
You every time you say something, it be like, oh my God, bro.
I love how he keeps going ahead and dangling it in the scare, like, hey, I have a whole list of black women, whole list of black female VPs. It's gonna be so fucking dank in there, guys. It's like, are you fucking kidding me,
Bro? This is gonna be down to the wire. Even as much as you've seen, even with like everything that's going on in this country right now.
Which is stupid. I can't even keep count.
Can't even keep count of things that happened in 2020 up to June that you would blame the presidents for, or at least you would see a lot of people blaming presidents for.
Good idea.
We should make a 2020 scrapbook. That'd be fire.
For real.
And then burn it.
Yeah.
It's not a burn book.
I just still don't feel confident that, it's going to be you up out of here.
Bro. So I was walking home last night, and I was walking, like making the turn. I was making the turn in front of the apartment, and I hear this car coming behind me, and I just hear, "Hey neighbor."
Hey neighbor.
I'm like, there's only one.
Heidi ho.
Like either I was confused with someone else, or there's only one possible person this could be. And it was the one possible person. That I'm on the 3rd floor of the apartment. The lady who's below us is this kind of crazy lady, and there's been all sorts of hilarious interactions and stuff. But like, I'm going to go in and like we like both like it's all time fucking stupid and perfect. We're like we're both at the door at the same time. Go inside and she's on the second floor and everything. So like we're walking up there and everything. And she just stops and I can never get a read on her. She's this like kind of crazy black lady, and she just stops, turns around with like an armful of McDonald's, and she's like, "Are you planning on voting?" I'm like, I have no idea how this is going to go.
Now is not the time for this.
Because she's previously told me about how her boyfriend thinks that she's a self-hating black person because she's always trash-talking black people.
Oh, wow.
So, like, is this going to be like a Candace Owens moment? Or like, yeah, so I was not sure where that was going to go. And so she started asking me about politics and like voting and like if it's, worthwhile and all that sort of thing. I was so fucking nervous the whole time because I really had no idea what
so she was asking you questions about the like the process of voting.
Well, she started with like, are you going to vote? I'm like, well, yeah, and she's like, and she's like, well, does it count? I'm like, wait, what do you mean? She's like, well, does your vote count? So I'm like, oh, this is a philosophical question here. So like,
you went super deep.
So I started going into that a little bit and everything. She's like, well, I mean, it just seems like sometimes like nothing, like it doesn't matter and all that jazz. I'm like, yeah, but like you have a platform to speak. You should speak. You can't force someone to listen.
Yeah.
But like you have to at least do your part of like speaking that, you know what I mean? Like I can't go ahead and force Julia to go ahead and listen to anything I have to say, but I do have a responsibility of at least making those intentions known, and that sort of thing, yeah, so
that's funny
because I was like, I feel it, because she's like, apparently she's telling me about how she ran through the rain to the high school to vote, and then Trump still won. I was like, yeah, I mean, like, it sucks.
But like, I love how you pick and choose. Like, sometimes you lose, but you thought your vote mattered when Obama won, right? Everybody on earth thought, especially the black voters thought, oh, we really got a voice. We got out. It was numbers they never seen for the black people voting, and we got them in. So 4 years ago, you thought your vote counted and it mattered. And now, just because you lost, you think your vote doesn't count. Right. No, it's just other people voted counted more. I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
Like, and our numbers didn't come out enough. It wasn't. You could look at all the demographics. It was way less people from just about every demographic that voted for Barack. That was way less voting for period, and then vote for Hillary. So,
which is wild.
Don't pick and choose, man. Your vote counts. You just lost this time. It's okay.
So Russia just had a referendum. And there was all sorts of stuff in there, and it was a pretty big fucking deal. And they had almost 80% voter turnout. It was between 75 and 80%.
That's crazy,
right? I don't think America's ever broken 60%.
Yeah.
It's between 50 and 58, but yeah. So I mean, it sucks. And you could talk about the electoral college and all that sort of thing, and those things are valid and all that jazz, but yeah,
which we broke down.
So this is gonna be down to the wire.
Yeah, this is gonna be down to the wire. Vote. Yeah. Please vote.
Educate yourself and
look at
vote.
the other stuff that's gonna be on the ballot too, because those matter as well. It's gonna be all type of stuff.
Because you have an election in August too, which is a much more local thing, So, like, you should definitely be voting for that sort of
What's coming up in August? Like, are the judges getting voted for and stuff too, or is it just? Because I see a lot of judges sending me stuff lately. So,
no, I think that's November as well. Okay. I can't remember exactly what the August one is, but that's one of the things I really appreciate about how now you don't have to have a reason for absentee ballot and stuff, and you could you get a letter in the mail saying, hey, we have these elections coming up, do you want an absentee ballot? And it's like, honestly, I didn't think that there was one in August. I knew that there was the primary back in February and stuff, but then I thought we were in the clear till November, but no, surprise on me. So
I do worry a little bit about absentee ballots, that more people who follow just Fox or just CNN or just MSNBC are going to be voting. So it should hopefully even out, but
right. I mean, but that just means that you got to go ahead and make sure that you're speaking up too. You know, I mean, they have a right to go ahead and speak those talking point bullshit, but yeah, we just got to make sure that all of us are doing, you know, and it should balance itself out then, right?
Yeah,
you know, at least that's my hope.
Stop watching only one thing. That's just stupid.
Stop watching either CNN or Fox. Like, if it's a 24-hour news channel, you don't need it in your life.
Yeah, you really don't.
The people I know who actually follow that stuff on either side are the least healthy people I know. Everything is a tragedy and everything is an emergency all the time. Like, they're just they're like a little fucking chihuahua.
So remember when we were talking about like 20, 30 years ago when there were newspapers and shit? And So I asked my dad about it. I'm like, so did you guys like talk about newspaper shit? He's like, yeah, that was the water cooler stuff. It wasn't like shows on. It was shit in the newspaper.
So they feel like it sounded like they was more aware of the world
just
events.
Talking.
Yeah,
I mean, just getting other people's
views on stuff. Was there a lot of arguing were there fights at the water cooler? Was y'all scrapping at water cooler?
There's always that guy.
I'm sure there was.
Yeah.
Especially in the coked out 80s.
Yep. Oh. And you get punched and knock over the water cooler, bro. You like ruined everybody's day.
Oh yeah, nobody likes you. I get it, he punched you, right? But why is your chin so soft, bro?
Work on that balance, bro.
So
that's fire though. So he was just saying, was there a certain newspaper that people read, or
was it more local?
Press,
or?
Yeah, it was mostly like local people at work. But we had Free Press and
Detroit Free.
Well, what was the other one?
There, oh man, I know.
Click Detroit.com.
It was free.
Detroit.com.
I can't remember because one was the more left side, one was the more right side.
Free. I mean, there's Detroit News, right? Yeah, that's a
Free
thing.
Press, Metro Detroit Local News.
That one. That's what we want. Localwiki.org.
Okay, Detroit News.
Yeah.
Free Press.
Okay.
Deadline.
Metro Times.
Yep.
Metro was the Royal Oak people one, right? Like
probably that sounds about right. Like,
imagine living in Royal Oak back in the day. And
when they actually had an oak that like wore a crown, they crowned it every year.
Yeah,
you know that, right?
I know just
that ceremony. Yeah,
are you being for real?
They had an annual ceremony where they would crown it.
You just be lying all the time, bro. When you gonna stop lying?
Why else?
Your son gonna be so confused, and your daughter, they won't know what time. You gonna set them up to get beat up at school.
Mike,
my dad is saying
that's what I'm gonna homeschool them. I'm gonna like really indoctrinate them. Like I said earlier, I'm aiming for village level shit.
That's funny.
Jacob's gonna baby them.
Oh man! Speaking of Down to the Wire, the other thing that Down to the Wire make me think of is barely making it to the toilet. It was the last time. It was the last time you had a close call.
Like
it'd be
last time I've had a Down to the Wire moment. God, that's probably been like 5 years.
Yeah, that's not that long.
No. Wait. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like that's kind of long. Wait, no, probably 3 years. And I mean, like, but it was one of those times where it's like you're sitting, like you're in the motion of sitting as you're going and pull the pants down, and you hope that you don't miss a beat, because if you get like a little hiccup, that shit's in your drawers.
It's one of those ones where you're undoing your belt as you're getting out of the car just to release a little bit of pressure.
No, I think it was at work. I think it was at it had to have been at MSI, and I was going. I was probably in a stall right next to Mr. Ray.
I gotta stop. We gotta come up with other names for other people.
Yeah.
Did you hear a laptop typing away?
I don't know, man. I had too many other things going on. My guts were bubbling. But yeah, I think it was Ray-Bans next to me. But
oh man,
that was
funny.
Down to the Wire.
Ever since I got this surgery on my
you had
stomach,
surgery?
yeah, when I was like 14.
Oh, that lap band. Yep.
That what?
Huh?
What you just say?
Oh, nothing.
Oh man. Ever since I got surgery on my intestines, like if I don't work out for a while and then I finally do some like high intensity workout stuff, my stomach is like, you're done. And I'm pretty sure this is how I'm gonna die when I get older, because I got the young body to like take the pain now, but I think when I get older it's just gonna
But you got like an old brain?
No. What?
You got the young body but the old brain, so when you get older.
No.
Oh.
No.
Jake, are you sure you stopped?
Are you sure you stopped? He came in here and was just like, what ain't gonna hurt?
That just switched to acid, that's all.
Yeah, when I get older, I think I'm just having an Elvis Presley moment, which is like my worst fear. I don't want to die on the toilet, but
I mean, you gotta die sometime though.
Shitting. But you shit, and I guess you shit most of the time when you die. I guess, right? Is that a thing?
I mean, you shit after you die.
Yeah, it's part of that dying process. Like your whole body's like
all of the muscles just all constrict at once, and then all just kind of relax. And
do your sinuses at least like drain as well, or is it just your asshole?
That's funny. So yes, I was hooping, and I definitely had to get home in a rush.
Oh,
in a rush.
I like it.
In a rush, y'all. Rush.
Was it a 3-pointer out of
so
your
bad
ass?
I couldn't even, I was like, I can't do this upstairs. I got to come down here.
Oh wow,
and tear this one up.
How far away is the courts?
It's like 15 minutes, and it's the longest.
Why didn't you just shit there?
They don't got no. I mean, they do, but the run was over. They closing the gym down, and I'm just trying to get home.
Oh,
and it don't usually hit until like 5 minutes or so into the drive too, and while my stomach is like, oh yeah.
See, my body's not that forgiving. My body's like 1 minute into the drive. Yeah. It's like I just pulled out of the driveway, and then it's
RIP.
Oh yeah.
What about you, Oz?
I mean, normally it's gonna be the drive home. My asshole's like, we're minutes from home. Guess what you're gonna do?
Oh, so it's eager.
Yeah.
It's like I know where I am.
like I'll have to shit, and then it just kind of goes away, and then it'll bubble and it'll go away, and there's kind of a ebb and flow to it. And then when I turn into like the subdivision, it's like, well, we're almost home. Like every time I get it.
Are you wearing your shirt like inside out, or is it supposed to be like that?
I think it was a loot crate because they're like, oh, black on black. Can't see that. So
I dig it.
It's
but what's it
Spider-Man.
Oh, I see the Spitter Man there.
I thought you came in here in a straight black tee. I'm like, oh, why is he thugging it out today? Like, you must gotta rob somebody later. I'm not going to ask.
Wow. He couldn't be supporting the cause or anything like that. He's got to be mugging somebody.
I mean, you can do both. The fuck.
I respect that.
And there you go. That was like,
shout out to everyone mugging
go
people.
Ahead. What did you say?
Have I been? I mean, I've always liked black clothing. So have I been supporting for 30 years now?
Probably.
No.
I mean, you're a good guy.
That's 10 to 15 minutes of us riffing, just straight riffing on Down to the Wire.
About?
You can't, y'all podcast can't mess with us, bro. That's real conversations we just had off a random phrase, baby. Come on, give me my. Hold on.
What the
I gotta set my what's it called back up. That's the pole to that
throat
chair.
Scratcher.
For this chair or that chair?
That chair.
Oh, what a coincidence! It's got really sharp edges, man. You should probably get that off the floor.
No.
Okay.
He likes it sharp. It's a little bit of internal bleeding.
I was looking for that.
That was pretty gay. Can we also talk about how gay How I Met Your Mother is, and how there's no whiter show in the world?
Are you fucking serious?
Friends?
All right. Okay, I can name 100 whiter shows.
Sure.
I've only seen
Full
How I Met Your
House,
Mother.
huh? Oh, what are we saying?
Oh, okay.
Saved by the Bell.
Okay, Saved by the Bell,
Come on.
Full House,
Come on, bro.
Blossom. I'll give you those.
Friends is on there too.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
How I Met Your Mother is basically Friends.
No, it's no.
But awful.
No. First of all, Friends is not as good as people were.
Oh, I agree. It's trash, but this is awful version of trash.
No.
Yeah, but nipples.
And Always
nipples?
Sunny is a white show.
You're talking
like
about
Jennifer
Jason
Aniston.
Segel's nipples.
Yeah.
Those nipples don't count.
Why?
Oh, you're talking about with Friends.
Yeah.
Friends gets the bump up because it was the 90s and no one was wearing bras.
Right.
I got you. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I've only seen a couple episodes of How I Met Your Mother.
You crazy. You see a lot of titties in How I Met Your Mother.
Dude, they're all Jason Segels. That counts.
First of all, Jason Segel is a fucking master at his craft.
By the way, his name's not Marshall. Michael.
Yes, it is. That's Marshall.
I'm going to
for
side on
life.
Jake on that.
Bro,
argument.
you've never. Okay.
I didn't say anything because I don't care that much.
Okay.
But
It fucking matters, Woz.
Listen. That is Marshall. 9 seasons.
Marshall.
5 Emmy nominations.
5 Emmy modifications?
Nominations and wins. Marshall is that man's character.
yeah, but if you
That's the
post it
character.
from a movie called Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and then you say Marshall, it's the movie,
Right.
because that is the
That's
source
what
of
we're
that
talking
content.
about. Yeah.
No. What? Say that again.
The
And actually, I don't want you to say it again. We're moving on because I'm not arguing about this.
Okay.
I always send these trash.
I wasn't even talking about Always Sunny, Michael.
Okay. You sound just like your wife there.
Well, you know what?
Michael.
I'm working from home. She's working from home.
And
There's
it's
a lot of
just
bleed over. I don't even know who I am anymore. I've started menstruating. All right, so
Shout out to the couples. There's 2 type of couples. Couples that have grown apart, and then couples that just start forming together and becoming one fucking human being.
I've been growing my hair longer. She's been cutting it shorter. I mean, it just is what it is.
It is what it is, bro. You just go. Oh man, the divorce rate. Did I tell y'all my barber getting a divorce?
Oh man, R.I.P.
R.I.P. Bro, GG.
Why'd you get a divorce?
Oh, I don't know.
Is that a reason?
That seems like the opposite of a reason.
That's what I thought.
You gonna go to a
that after
retirement
you
home?
would get to a certain part.
That's probably it. How old is he?
Nah, not that old. I'm just talking. She 50, 50 something.
Because I was gonna say maybe he's trying to get some of that, like
If he wants a new model, it's kind of.
Well, no, I was thinking maybe he was like planning on this retirement
Quarantine,
home.
bro. You got to be in the house with your peoples.
Those retirement homes, that's like an orgy, basically.
Also, this is like his third. I don't want to just throw his business out there.
Well, nobody knows who you're talking about.
I don't know. He don't listen to this. He's like his third wife, and you know the statistics show.
Oh yeah.
Every divorce you get, your chances of getting divorced again.
It's like double, right?
Yeah, it doubles every time.
Isn't it already at like 45%
It's
to
at
begin
50
with?
for one, and then it go down to like say it go up.
But when you look at like the generational data, it really shows like boomers are what fucked it all that number up.
Well,
Jake, man, I just want you to square up with a couple boomers,
Bro.
How many boomers could you fight at one time,
Bro. So I've had conversations, like in-depth conversations about how many like second graders, third graders you could take.
Yeah,
like how many ways.
That's what I'm saying. I'm doing it the opposite way.
Right. That's good. I haven't thought about that yet because like I try to go ahead and respect your elders and everything.
What's the age? What's the age of the youngest boomer?
Youngest boomer
like 55.
Boomer naturals masks. What the fuck is that? Click on it. I want to see this.
You just fucked me up. What? It's regular masks? Why are they boomer naturals? Botanical boomer naturals.
Boomer naturals.
Dr. Mary Clifton talks boomer naturals on KTLA.
Why would you name it that?
Oh, that's why. Because the American flag.
American flag.
Definitely no one else other than the alt-right and boomers.
Political of. Let me see. As of July 2019,
so 55 to 73.
Yep, 55. So
33.
So
I can't count.
How many? We'll sprinkle them in. 55-year-olds. There's some decently in shape 55-year-olds.
Oh yeah,
like
there's a lot of
Joe
them
Rogan.
Yeah, because and not to mention they were working on the line at Ford and stuff like that. So like they got a little bit of that
But that also comes with a lot of injuries. A lot of those guys got,
they got the tennis elbow.
They got some bad injuries.
Yep.
So
but a lot of them.
I'll throw a 55.
Yep. I mean,
there's also
somebody
the war
who went
too.
through Vietnam.
Yeah.
Dude.
So how many 55-year-olds could you fight?
How many 55-year-olds? Wait, we talking about at the same time?
Yeah, at the same time.
Like if we're talking about fighting 55-year-olds same time. I'll go ahead and be conservative. Let me get 3.
Okay, I was gonna say I might just if we talk about the average 55-year-old, yeah.
Is it gonna be like close to a tie in the end with 3? Is that?
Oh no.
Are you mangling 3? Jake talking that cash shit. I ain't gonna be no close. I'm mangling them. First of all, what's the strategy? First, okay, so this is how the 3 is too. We're not. It's like Coliseum style. You walk out your style. They side, the 3 walk out on their side. Now you got a good amount of room.
Ooh, I don't like all that room though.
I mean, that's what you got, baby. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot of room. It's a decent sized room.
I know. I'm just saying, like,
in short, Jake wants to be in a little 8x8 room with 3 boomer men.
And just swing away.
Is how I get that,
bro. I'm gonna go ahead and give him that lemon party.
Yep. And then give him that sausage party.
I showed them a little meat spin, but
oh my god, meat spin! Oh snap!
Well, how many are you going ahead and?
I got 2 in me. I'm not a trained professional, but I figure if I rush one, get them up out of there, and then handle the second one 1v1, I'll be all right. I think I got 2 in me. I'm going for nuts too, by the way.
Well, I mean, like
at that age, knees.
Yeah, I was gonna say
their knees are already shot.
Yep, knees
too,
back, and kind of bones in general.
How do you attack somebody's back? Jay?
What do you mean?
Just elbow and back? Are you punching the back? I've never even thought about punching somebody in their back. Break it. What are you saying?
Like if you get to it, yeah, you fucking throw an elbow between the L4 and the L5.
L4 and L5.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I got something for us here, or if this is something we already saw.
Yeah.
I do got one. I gotta find it, so just keep talking.
Okay. But yeah, I figure like the bone density is gotta be. Who's sliding in the DMs here? Mega Ran? How's he doing?
Pretty good. He was DJing live on Twitch and threw one of my songs in his
How much did you pay him for that?
I didn't pay him anything for that. That's off the love. And he played Daydreaming.
Ooh, okay.
He heard me. I performed Daydreaming in front of him with Coop.
That's your cover of that Lupe song, right?
No. And he was like, damn, I forgot about this. It was I recorded it, so I meant to post it up actually. But yeah, that's the homie. That's good peoples too. You don't meet a lot of good dudes in the industry, so shout out to Mega Ran. Dudes who actually making money and successful, they tend to like be stingy with information and knowledge and sharing shit. So like Meg Ran will jump on verses for people that he don't even know. Like, you know what I'm saying? He might charge somebody, but that's just business. You got to charge for verses. That's how I make money.
I mean, I watched
I'm literally doing work. So.
Yeah.
I watched a Magfest where he like brought like 4 people who nobody had heard of just to perform.
I don't.
When he comes in town, he hits up all the local acts. So that's why Coops perform with him so much. And, you know, works with him and gets him.
Shout out to Mega Ran.
Shout outs to him, man. That's a real OG right there. Faithful husband, still holding down a wife, a family, and then killing these shows, bro. And he making a good living on the Twitch circuit now.
How many boomers you taking, Woz?
It depends on if I can separate them.
Right. And that's why I was like, I'm going to be conservative with the 3.
2 to 3. It depends on if I can get a couple knee shots in pretty quick.
I'm also going off the assumption that I don't know. I think the average 55-year-old is pretty easy to take out. But if they're like, all right,
we're going to
choose random 55-year-olds and throw them out here. I don't know what the random one gonna be. So if they was to ask me, I'll be like, all right, just give me 2 then, because I don't know who y'all about to throw out here. But if y'all said we're gonna give you the average dude, yeah, I might pick up 3 of you, muff.
I'm thinking people who are in my general physical for millennials, the boomer version of
I got you.
Not like super in shape, but
boomers, if you want to do something, let's go. We all here. Send me your location.
I don't want to hit people.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not fight.
Okay, so I did not have the backing like I assumed I was about to have.
I mean, I got your back, Mike. Somebody come at you. I got you. I'm just saying.
So
in an ideal world,
there's
like,
that. But okay, boomers, if you got some smoke, come to me. They don't want none, but I do.
If someone is coming after you,
you want it,
I'll take it.
You'll take that, boomer?
Yeah.
You'll take. Okay, you want it and you'll take it.
No
Got you.
homo. No.
That window passed.
Homo. That's funny as hell. What else y'all been up to, bro?
Not much. I mean,
Jake, you just bought a fucking house, bro.
No,
Come
no,
on.
no. I didn't buy a house yet, man.
Okay, what you do?
Yeah, so
You're packing, but you didn't buy a house yet.
made the offer. They accepted it.
Okay.
We inspected it. Came out good.
Bars.
And ordered the appraisal. Waiting for that to come back right now. And then schedule the closing date.
That appraisal coming in low. What you gonna do if that happens?
Just work to renegotiate, right? I mean, we want this place.
Just making sure.
And not to mention, like, they are not living in the house.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to Lil Dude. He's going through shit. Yeah, I mean, like, she doesn't live in the house anymore. She's living elsewhere and that sort of thing, and is really, you know, she's motivated to sell it and stuff. So I don't think there'll be this like nasty back and forth sort of deal, like, because I mean, if you turn us down, I mean, the appraisal is the appraisal. It's subjective,
right?
It could be someone else who makes an offer, but it's not going to be higher than what that appraisal is. So.
Also, the thing with the appraisal is once you get it, that's the appraisal that stick with the house for. Like
tax purposes and stuff, yeah.
For a certain amount of time, like 3 months or something.
I mean,
so even if they stop working with you, the next person that comes in, they got to still work with that same appraisal. So you basically got to work with you and figure out what's going on, because
unless you want to write it out, and she ain't in that sort of situation.
Yeah.
So God willing, it all goes through, and we end up closing end of July, beginning of August. So.
It was a nice looking floor plan and everything.
I fucking really like it, because like it's essentially like the first floor is like 4 squares. You know, you got the kitchen, you got the dining room, you got the living room and the office, and there's like a stairs in the center. And yeah, so you could just like, I could go ahead and just put my rollerblades on, and I could just do laps around like the first floor. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Jake, you go fuck your floors up.
It's hardwood. It's fine.
Hell. Oh man,
She's
but
not
I'm
gonna
here
be mad.
for it. I'm here for it. That's sweet though.
You got any rollerblades?
No.
Oh man,
I used to rollerblade all the time.
Get a pair of quads.
Man,
Go.
Are you skates?
Wait, what's the difference? Wait. Rollerblades is indoor. What's the outside?
No, you can.
Rollerblades are inline. Quads are the
indoors.
Floor.
Yeah.
No,
well, I mean,
both are indoors or both are outdoors.
No, there's only you do the 4 rolls when you're inside.
No.
Skating.
No.
I know. No, guys, shut up. I know. No. But I'm talking about if we're just looking at pop culture. When I see a music video or something, people are inside with the 4 boys. And I thought that it was called something different.
Roller skates. I've always called them roller skates, and then roller blades.
Yeah. Roller skates and roller blades. That's what I'm thinking about. Yeah.
Skating and blading.
Stop acting like y'all don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to the roller
rink
in Sumter.
The straight line?
Yeah, roller blades.
Okay, I used to roller blade all the time.
What sort of like razor blades do you have?
I don't know.
Are they like
the mock?
I didn't even put those 2 things together. So fuck out of it. I used to roller blade all the time. So I used to roller skate.
There were roller rinks, which were roller skates. And then there was like
you could take your roller blades there.
They didn't care.
But I don't think I've ever seen anybody with roller blades at the roller rink.
Then you weren't at the Xanadu when I was there.
Right. I wasn't. I didn't go a lot, so I'm probably wrong. I'll ask Shalonda after this.
There's a place called US Blades where it was like 80s synth. And it was
80 what?
Is it still open?
Synth. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying it was 80 cents to get in there.
Oh man,
because I know
80 cents to get in. That's very specific.
I know it was 80 cents.
There's like a little turnstile.
You better have exact change. Go ahead.
I was gonna say JJ and I had talked about it because they had like an arcade there.
Oh, that's fire.
They made a laser tag area at one point.
We should definitely go to a roller rink, guys.
But yeah, we should go.
We should get some like wireless mics, set up a camera or two at the roller rink, and then do a roller episode.
And then
just
you out of breath yet? Yeah.
5 minutes in, we're just sitting in the little the party room with some hot and ready.
I love hot and readies when they hot and ready.
Yeah. Julia actually feels like that's her favorite pizza.
It was demolished in 2011.
Demolished, not even close.
Demolished? You ain't lying. In 2011, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, that's almost a decade ago.
Thank you, Jake.
Well, no, at first I was like, that's like 7 years ago. I'm like, it's not, Jake. The Scumpter roller rink's still open.
Scumpter? I'm not going to the Scumpter.
I don't know if it's still open, but the building's still up, so like, we can at least like pry a door open, probably.
Bro, you would never see me at the Scumpter.
Why not?
Like, bro, I know all type of shit going on in there.
It's just south of Smellville.
You such a dad already. Hey, son, we're going to Smellville this weekend.
I gotta get my practice in, man. You know, practice makes perfect. So
no, perfect practice makes perfect.
That sounds. No, that doesn't. Perfect practice. How am I supposed to practice perfect?
That's the point. There's no such thing as perfect. So stop striving for it.
So I should just stop? I should just give up right now?
Yes.
It's over.
Yes.
Nothing matters. I gotcha.
Bro, first of all, you already knew that nothing mattered. I think about that shit every day. We'll just die, and then what matters?
I mean, my knees won't hurt so much. That's an upside.
Now, if you die and still have your regular life pain,
no, man, the glorified body is restored, bro.
I pray it better be, because I'm acting a fool. I'm about to turn into a Karen when I die.
Oh yeah,
I'm about to complain. Let me see your manager. These is not the knees y'all promised me when I came up here. My damn back hurt. I need to see the manager.
What if karma like said how much of your actual
Karma don't
body
work this weekend?
Did you get?
Karma works this weekend?
Karma.
I know some. Yeah, never mind.
Go ahead, Waz. What you say?
Okay, so
I'm listening. I just gotta recover from this ignorance here.
If your karma's high, you do get the nice new body.
While she working. Go ahead.
That's why she's so flexible. I'm paying attention, Wazzy. I care. You're heard. I love you, Wazzy.
Okay. Mike misses her, so
spent so much money on karma. We still don't have the life we promised each other. Oh, go ahead.
What the hell did you promise a stripper named Karma? What could you possibly even?
Jake, I told her I'd get her out the life. I take care of her. She don't gotta do this no more.
Good job.
She can be here with me, and I'm gonna take care of her.
Mike. That's some pretty shitty shit, Mike. You promised a stripper named Karma to get her out of that life, and you failed.
I failed.
Is this your version of like?
I didn't realize how
woman?
much she loved the life. She needed the life, so I had to.
No, that's daddy issues. That's just deep daddy issues. I had to let her go.
Go ahead, Wise. When your karma is high.
Yeah, please. Please derail that conversation for the love of God and all that is holy.
Thinking about Pretty Woman in a whole new light.
Oh man,
a terrible ending.
Pretty Woman.
Shout out to Richard Gere and Lemmy Winks,
and that movie making one song super famous.
So going back to that, what if like high karma, you get that good afterlife body, but like low karma, you get everything you had, but like anything healed also comes back.
Oh,
so like. It would just be total shit.
Oh man. Yeah. Well, I mean, imagine. So everybody, you don't know. So try and just be good people. You might, otherwise you get bad knees.
Yeah, please.
You don't want bad knees.
I mean,
be cool, bro.
Yeah. One time when you fell over and scraped up your entire knee, you felt that every day
for eternity. And honestly, think about eternity. We're not just talking about a long time. It's a long time, and then a long time after that, and then another long time.
It's gonna seem like forever is a mighty long time. And first of all, scratch knees. Whoo! You gonna take that late night dead shower, that spectral shower, and it's just gonna tear that knee up, boy.
I mean, it's a minor thing, but it hurts so much for some reason. Like, it feels like salt in every pore.
And then the funny part is they gonna sell shit like Neosporin, but it's not gonna work.
No.
I went boogie boarding in Florida or California once.
Shout outs to boogie boarding. I used to go boogie boarding. It sounds so pussy now, but go ahead.
But I mean, you gotta get your boogie on.
I mean, it was fun. I was like 9 or 10. Salt water hurts when you've been laying on a boogie board and your whole stomach is scratched from that styrofoam.
Ooh.
Because it was a rental.
Wait, so what is boogie boarding? Is that where? Yeah, what
it's
is
like it's like a half surfboard made out of plastic or styrofoam. I don't know what
it's slightly better than those pool trainers.
Right, but like, what are you doing with it? Like, you're running.
So you ride waves, but on your stomach.
Bro, 404 for me to look at a boogie board picture.
Shout out to Sully.
Right, yeah, these ugly ass things. But yeah, you tie the rope here to your wrist, and then you just kind of lay on it and let the waves take you where you go.
Oh,
I mean, I did it out in the ocean, so I was still getting decent waves. But
I gotcha.
When you're 9 or 10, you've never surfed.
Now, are there issues with like renting them and like getting a staph infection or something like that on your chest? No,
probably. I mean, it's salt water, so
that's a good point. You gotta worry about the sharks more than.
I feel like I haven't heard about staph infection in a long time, but I feel like when I was in high school, it was a huge problem. Like maybe we had an outbreak or something at one point.
I feel like that's every high school.
Is that,
I remember tetanus everywhere.
Tetanus, that's so.
No, I remember staph because like people wiping down the gym equipment and stuff like that. By the way, shout out to Abdul Manap.
Shout outs to what?
Abdul Manap.
What is that?
What's your nup?
Habib's father, Abdul Manap Nurmagomedov. He went ahead and passed away last night, something like that.
From staph?
No, COVID complications.
Wow, good job.
By the way, Wozzy, can you get a look at how high are these shorts, Mike? Bro,
they riding.
Thigh riders.
Those are riding.
OG thigh riders over here.
My wife has been saying for the last week, coochie cutters.
Oh, Mike's got his coochie cutters though.
Coochie cutters.
I like that. I really like that. Coochie cutters. On your next album, can you please make a song called Coochie Cutters?
Hell yeah. Now you want to be a banger or you want to be a slow jam?
No, I want that to be a banger. I want to be, that's like the club song.
Yeah, okay,
that's what I want.
I can do that.
Oh man.
Oh fuck.
Make it clap in them coochie cutters, bro.
Make it clap. There's a lot of staph infection in them coochie cutters.
Bro. It's a pandemic in there.
So Wise, I feel like tetanus was like when I was younger. So was it just that
have like a lot of raccoons?
Yeah, wait. Did tetanus come from raccoons? I thought it was from rusty snails. Okay, go ahead.
I don't know. It was just anytime anybody got hurt by any metal.
I'm thinking about rabies. I was thinking about rabies.
Yeah. I'm like, you think about rabies, bro.
There was a worry about rabies.
Potato.
No. Tetanus and rabies is not potato or potato.
I just remember every time a teacher saw blood, like, get a tetanus shot. I'm like, it was a clean staple.
And which is funny, I'm pretty sure the tetanus shot is just
yourself.
I'm pretty sure
I cut my hand here on an X-Acto blade once accidentally. So
okay.
I'm prone to.
Is that like your lifeline? Is that what,
oh yeah, we do it.
I probably cut it, or I made a new one. I made a brand new lifeline.
Heaven.
Cut my life into pieces and you took it literally?
It was my last resort.
This is my last resort. Wait. I'm pretty sure the tetanus shot is like a one-time shot.
It's like once every 10 years or so.
Yeah. So what the fuck are your teachers telling you? Go get a tetanus shot every time.
Yeah.
They don't track who has it. So they're just so worried that somebody, because once you have it, you can't really cure it.
Oh, well.
So
shout out, by the way, to like those old ass vaccinations that all of our parents have, like on their either left or right arm, where it's that big old fucking circle.
Don't know what you talking about.
You don't know? It was either your mom or Show's mom at the party. I was like, my dad's got that same mark and stuff. And it was like they would take a big ass gun of vaccines and just shove it into your arm and stuff. Yeah, I'll look it up.
Okay? No, I'll look it up.
Okay, well, good luck looking it up because I don't know what to search for.
Because I've had allergy tests and those are brutal.
Old school vaccine scars,
smallpox vaccine.
Click on the images. That's all we want is pics.
These things.
Yeah, like that one. More like,
look at. I hate when I click it and it's just super little.
Yeah, like all that sort of shit.
Okay. Is it coming from? That look at the smallpox. So them motherfuckers are still scared of smallpox back in the.
Well, I mean, that's a valid fucking reason.
You got a whole lot of.
Do you want that? No. So you go ahead and you get the little thing on the arm. Yeah,
that's ringworms,
bro. That's not ringworms.
Them motherfuckers got ringworms. Well, I mean, they dirty ass.
Pretty soon they'll all come back because vaccines are terrible.
Yeah,
and
vaccines given autism.
But I'd much rather have life-threatening diseases around.
Oh yeah, I think I had autism a little bit last week, but seems to cleared up.
I don't know. I might have to cut that one out of here. That one might gotta get.
There's nothing wrong with autism. You're still a perfectly fine human being.
Yeah.
Autism's been around since the dawn of time.
Mm-hmm. I'm rolling.
Pretty sure Lot's wife had autism.
You said who? What did he just say?
Said pretty sure Lot's wife had autism.
Oh, Lot's wife. Jesus Christ, man. Bible talk.
Well, she was the pillar of salt, right?
Mm-hmm. That was foolish. Very foolish.
Don't look back. Don't look back. I'm gonna look back. Okay.
Sounds like 2020 though.
Yeah.
Because why am I all of a sudden randomly hearing people say shit like, "This is a hoax again"? Like people are back to saying COVID-19 is a hoax. People are saying there's no point in wearing masks. People are saying I'm going to go back outside. People are saying it's not as bad as I thought it was. Like, huh? I'm just so confused at where these thoughts is coming from because every time I look on TV or my phone, them cases is rising on y'all asses.
Yeah, but that's that mainstream media telling you, man.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, you gotta go ahead and trust the information from Billy down at the corner. That's the reliable source. Don't you know?
How many of the stories coming out of I was an idiot for thinking COVID was nothing? How many of those stories is it going to take? Because they're all. Yeah, I was like everybody else, and I thought it was nothing, and then I had it, and now
and it sucked.
Have had it for the rest of my life, type of thing.
Yeah. And I got this fibrosis.
Not that it just sucks, that it causes permanent damage.
Yeah, that fibrosis of the lungs, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Issues with the capillaries in your lungs from your heart and stuff. So,
guess what? You kind of need those for like the long haul.
I think this really does. Go ahead, Woz. What you think?
I think there was so much other stuff that was getting focused on for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah,
that people kind of just needed something else to go back to.
Well, and not to mention, the funny thing is, like, governors all across the country and everyone was like, oh no, we should be out there protesting and stuff. And it's like, I totally understand the urge to protest and all that jazz, but it definitely wasn't being done wisely in certain cases. People now, like I saw folks around here, they seem to be wearing masks and stuff like that, but that wasn't... Like I saw
everybody kept a good distance. It wasn't 6 feet,
right?
But ain't no, I don't know.
But Minneapolis,
it was a good distance. Everybody
you're also
had
outside, so
yeah. But no, Minneapolis, the Chaz, Portland, and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know.
Hey, Chop 2.0 is coming up.
Yeah, man.
New York.
We haven't even talked about this, and if we start now, it's gonna be 40 minutes.
Oh yeah,
going in on it. So I don't. But finish your thought. What you were saying.
But yeah, no. I don't know. It just. And then I read the articles, like that CNN article that was essentially going ahead and saying, yeah, these protesters have much higher percentage of cases of coronavirus, but overall, people went ahead and in reaction to the protest, they decided to stay home even more than they would have been. So, like, what you're saying is that the people who were protesting before, these conservative Republicans who are saying, this witch in Lansing is locking me down and impeding my freedoms, that they who wanted to go out decided not to go out because of these Black Lives Matter protests. And it's like, I don't know, that seems really fucked up.
I couldn't get through that article. I
don't know.
Yeah, it's trash.
I had the InfoWars hat on when I was reading it, and I was a mess.
So like you said, it was needed, and if you did it right, like how we did it out here, then that was 100% how it's supposed to go. Because you can't, if something like that happens, what you want me to wait 4 months, after COVID's done, and then I come back outside?
Because then the response is going to be, well, why didn't you protest?
So you got to do something now.
Exactly.
But you got to do it the right way, like you said. And and a lot of the cases though that I've been seeing, and it's two things here. A lot of cases I've been seeing that I haven't heard as much about the protesting. I have heard something about the protesting, but a lot of them I've been hearing article wise has been about cities opening up early than they supposed to be, and people just going to bars,
restaurants,
like
and bars.
the East Lansing joint, and then just being out. People opening up too early, and now you're fucked.
Where you're inside, you're probably hitting on people, and you're face to face talking with them.
We already know these bars aren't clean to begin with, bro.
On a good day,
imagine
so now you got a bar that's not clean when they only got 10 people in, but now they got 50 people in the bar because people are finally allowed to go outside, so this place is fucking packed. It's just not sanitary.
Think about the glasses.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, do you think they're doing proper?
No. Fuck no.
They're maybe washing it out with some water, maybe in a dishwasher, but not doing like sanitization and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, one glass.
And I'm not gonna sip on a straw.
I am. You crazy? I love sipping on straws. You sipping on a straw right now? Huh?
Oh fuck!
This dude just a booster, bro.
Damn it! I didn't realize that.
I forgot what the second thing was that I was gonna say too.
So I was gonna say ahead. There's a real fine line between dealing with a global pandemic and the Black Lives Matter protest, because one is millions of lives and so is the other, potentially. So
and like generationally too,
right?
Yeah.
Man, some of the shit I've been seeing is just so. I don't know what to do other than just think that it's fucking hilarious. Like, have you guys been hearing a bunch of fireworks?
Yes, bro. God damn, non-stop fireworks.
Reading the news lately, I don't know how many people were shot on Southfield. That was apparently happening every other day.
So it's just so funny to me. Everyone's been like, it's the same thing out my way, and I've seen far left people posting these things saying that what's going on is that police departments, like police officers, have been buying a bunch of fireworks and setting them off in black and brown neighborhoods as a form of psychological warfare, going ahead and depriving minorities of sleep and all this sort of thing, and trying to go ahead and cause increased irritation and all that jazz. I've also seen people on the far right side of things saying essentially the exact same thing, but that it's Antifa.
Oh, wow.
Going ahead and setting off a bunch of fireworks in order to figure out police respond times, and also to cause people to lower their guard. They'll think, oh, this is just more fireworks and that sort of thing, and that 4th of July weekend here, that Antifa is going to be shooting up the suburbs and killing a bunch of white folks.
Damn, bro. I have not seen none of that, dude.
I haven't seen that, but one of those outcomes.
I've seen both of it. I'm just dying fucking laughing. Like, you guys are
one of
so
those
dumb.
Sides seemed a lot scarier and more possible. Except because
But why? When you say it though, Jake, I'm kind of like, why else is these motherfuckers doing these fireworks for the last 2 months non-stop, dog? But they doing it over here though. This ain't no black neighborhood. I mean, it kind of is, but it's not. So I don't know.
I mean,
it's literally everywhere. Everybody I know, whether they in Detroit, Madison Heights, Warren, Belleville.
Maybe it's both the police and Antifa working together.
I've said they could be the exact same. Far left and far right are meeting in the middle.
That horseshoe theory. But I mean, like, the funny thing, so like, since I try to go ahead and make sure that I have like a diverse like thought within like the circles that I follow and everything, like seeing that, I mean, I don't know, really shows me that it's neither of those, that somebody is trying to go ahead and radicalize both sides to dehumanize one another and increase those tensions. And it was funny because I saw somebody post this picture of somebody plowing a car through a bunch of people, someone flying over the hood, and it said something about like, if these protesters want to go ahead and block roads, then they should be prepared to become fleshy speed bumps and all that sort of thing. I looked at the picture, I instantly recognized it. 2017 Charlottesville, Unite the Right, when that white supremacist dude plowed in trying to kill people. That's what the picture was. It wasn't of some like random protest on.
Are you shocked by that?
No, I'm not. But at first my inclination was to think like, okay, so this is some edgy person who's trying to go ahead and mock boomers who are going to be sharing this sort of thing without realizing what they're actually sharing. But then I brought it up to my buddy Brandon, and he's like, no, I think it's intentional. And he pointed me to a couple of like alt-right groups where that Ken and Karen, like down in Missouri,
a gun,
and her with her little pea shooter and stuff like that. So there's a bunch of like these crazy ass fucks, especially on like the alt-right sort of side of things, who are trying to create a pipeline to radicalize average Joes and stuff like that, so that so for one, that they're armed and that they respond violently like this. So there's really, and it goes back to a lot of the stuff you and I have talked about, Wozzy, about you can't really respond to hate with hate, because that's actually what's the plan is. Radicalize the left, radicalize the right, in order to go ahead and create this violence. And yeah,
why is he whispering in our ear like that? Oh, I'm gonna fuck you so good after this.
No, I think he was trying to look down at what she was pointing at. Like, who is she trying to shoot?
I mean, what if they just replaced a camcorder with the gun? So he's actually looking at a camcorder.
Hold on, Photoshop battles. Come on, Reddit, get it in, baby.
By the way, so he's obviously the male form of Karen. What's the name for a male Karen? I say Brian.
Let me think about the male form.
I know a lot of people have said Ken and Karen, but I say Brian. Brian is asking for the manager.
I don't know. I don't see. Brian's are usually less aggressive than the ones that I've met.
Maybe Kenneth. Like the full form Kenneth.
Yeah, not Ken, not Kenny, but Kenneth.
Kenneth.
Yeah.
Kenneth wants a manager. Because he paid an extra 45 cents on his asparagus.
Don.
And
45 extra cents on some asparagus, though?
Yeah,
that's
they were
double
not
charging.
imperfect. They were, bruised a little bit.
I think Dons are irritating, too.
Oh, yeah. Dons are trash. Do I know what Don I shouldn't be saying that about? No, actually, I do know. I guess Donald. Yeah, he's fucking trash.
These pictures are fucking hilarious.
Oh, yeah. You couldn't be more of a Karen.
Bro, why? Her gun.
So go back to that other picture.
This one?
Yeah. She reminds you of somebody on SNL. Trying to think, but
her fingers on the fucking trigger too. Trigger discipline.
Crazy, man.
It's empty.
It better be.
It better be.
I mean, in the first one you had shown, she was holding it on the trigger too.
Oh yeah, the whole time. Her fingers.
Look at how she just holds this joint, bro. That's crazy.
I hope she shoots herself in the foot someday. Like tomorrow, maybe.
Well, I mean,
I don't want her to get.
Do you think her arms could handle any kickback from that gun?
From that gun, yeah. That thing.
I mean, if she's shooting it like this, where it's already
A little pea shooter.
Dude, that would be so beautiful if she had fired a round off and she wouldn't have hit anything yet, but she accidentally shoots him and then clocks herself in the head.
Dog,
that would have been beautiful.
Justice, dog.
Shout out to Kendrick Lamar, by the way.
Why? Where'd that come from? I mean, you're right. I don't never need a reason. I'm out of drink.
Poetic justice.
Oh, damn, Jake, you look at me so disappointed. If a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? Damn, I'm sorry. I should have knew that. I mean, you write poems with these songs. Dedicated to you, man. Oh man,
you fucked me up. Like I really started doubting myself. I was like, I know it was poetic something. I just swore it was justice.
Oh, look at that. B-dubs, buy one get one free boneless wings today.
Did you see that bars are doing carry-out drinks now?
Nah,
yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Why does that seem worse? Throwing alcohol, probably open alcohol, into a car with somebody. I'm thinking more. Dude,
down
of the
south
price,
you can get drive-through alcohol, bro.
Well, yeah, I mean, and you can in Ann Arbor too.
But think of that price.
There's a.
Since when?
It was when I visited there. There was
nobody told me about this.
I think it was it was a liquor store, but they had a drive-through window, so you could get a couple 40s right there in.
Shout out to 40s.
Shout out to E40.
But that was in Ann Arbor.
Ooh.
Hill Street, I think, maybe Hill and Main, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
But why the fuck would I call? Why the fuck? Unless it was like with a meal or something. But I would not order a drink from a bar and then go pick it up. I'm just going to the liquor store, bro.
Hey, Manhattans are really hard to make. Pouring
ginger beers, you piece of shits, bro. Go to the liquor store, pay the same amount that you would have paid for that one beer for a whole fifth or something in some mixer. You'd be good for the night. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I'm not even getting like the entertainment. I'm not getting any of the vibes.
What type of cup is it coming in too? No, thank you.
It has to be a secure top of some sort. I mean,
do they make lids for solo cups?
Oh shit! Should we start making lids for solo cups?
Ooh. We should make reusable lids for solo cups.
Oh my god! Do not take our ideas. Fuck y'all.
Yeah. Edit this out.
What about a
disposable cup reusable lid?
What about a lid that made a red cup a sippy cup?
Fire.
I mean, that's probably pretty wise. Mike drops his drink. How often?
Yeah, that's definitely for Mike Jack. For sure. I'm knocking everything over. By the way, soon as 30 hit, I fell asleep on my side, and then my shoulder's been hurting. Like I think I pinched a nerve in my shit. Yeah. And I'm not joking.
Welcome.
Like, my shit's been hurting real bad. Today's
quick.
Today's the first day that it's like showing some relief, but my shoulder's been fucked up the last 3 days. Probably 4 days, but 3 for sure.
It's night and day, man.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of my 30th. That was a while ago.
I say it was because I slept on it on the shoulder, but I don't know. But yeah, like that sharp pain from here to the shoulder blade.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been icing it, and then I got this massage thing from Amazon that you put over your shoulders. It's a beast. Yeah.
Is it?
I'm gonna send y'all a link to that, boy. It's crazy good.
He doesn't even want us to test drive it.
Nope, just buy it. It got heat in it too.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Just deal with the pain.
I went running today and was listening to David Goggins. Y'all heard of this guy?
Mm-mm.
He's on Joe Rogan's podcast. He's like
Goggins.
He's known for being like a marathon sprinter, but he just does all type of shit, like breaks world records and shit. 16,000 pull-ups or some shit like that.
Are those some parachute pants?
Yep. I had to grab them.
Hell yeah.
How much shit do you order?
This is my wife too. A lot. I'll probably pass it too. But this guy just does shit, y'all. Like, I was running 100 miles or something. Here it is.
That looks kinky.
Feet started bleeding. I just ran through it and finished it off. And I'm like, what?
So you got soggy socks.
Soggy socks.
Bro, I don't like socks wet. For one, I don't like socks. I don't like socks
I'll
wet.
let y'all test drive it a little bit.
I love socks.
I do too. I can't have my feet out, my toes out.
But then in addition to that, like it's my own juices that my feet are marinating in. Ugh.
You just made it sound so.
I mean, isn't your grundle the exact same way?
I keep it dry.
When it's not as hot as it is now?
No, dude, that's what the baby powder's for.
Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah, you
hit me 2 times.
You don't powder the tank.
You don't powder the tank,
man. Let me see the picture though. Okay.
I said I'll let you try it out.
Okay.
You get up in that motherfucker though.
That's interesting.
And you can use it on. You see how that's how I use it right there. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's sex.
Gave her one of those.
I've seen that porno before. I use it like this too.
Wait, is that a little front and back action there?
I've never seen the front part.
What's going on in that middle one at the bottom?
Right.
Oh, that's for your menstrual cramp.
That's the second time you mentioned menstrual today's podcast. What's going on?
I told you my wife and I have synced up. Okay.
But so you don't like bloody socks, but you go get them bloody draws.
Not by choice. It's nature, Michael. 28 days later.
20% off.
Oh, fuck. All these twos.
And that number 2.
And we were talking about number 2s earlier.
Yeah, you were. Is there anything else we was talking about today?
Jules.
Ah, yes.
What? Oh, how'd you forget? Oh, shit.
RTJ.
Coochie cutters. Okay, gotta remember that. I almost forgot about it.
RTJ.
What's that? Wait, what?
Huh?
What's RTJ?
There's no way you just said that for real.
Can we play this?
No.
Is this legal?
I mean, we may get demonetized, but are we making anything now?
Nope.
Hey, kids.
That's my shit.
Okay.
All right. We got the RTJ in this bitch.
I'm glad that you brought up the list there.
Run the Jewels 3 by Run the Jewels out in 2016. So I had chose this album because it's been helping me get through some good workouts. And I remember we talked about at one time about how we kind of listen to, we don't really listen to shit that's like super hype when we be working out. We like to mellow out a little bit. But there's certain times when in my workout when I'm like, all right, let's push through some shit.
I like heavy stuff when I work out.
Yeah, okay. Well, so me and Jake was on the same tune. That was the no consensus part of it. I'm rolling.
I want some slow jams.
Yep.
I want anger.
But when I got to get through something at some point, there was a time, like probably 6 months, where I was just going to this album here. And then I was running my ass off, benching my ass off. So the two dudes in here is Killer Mike and LP. Killer Mike is a down south legend. He came up around the same time as like the T.I.s.
Like Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Or...
T.I.s and I always forget. I'm about to look up something about
El
LP.
Producto.
I always forget about the name of his Company Flow. That's what it is. But yeah, down south legend, Atlanta legend, not just for rap though.
Talking about Mike, right?
Yeah, for his contributions to fucking the community. Period.
Oh yeah.
And he's got a great Joe Rogan interview. It's a couple of years ago though. I think around the time when RTJ3 dropped, maybe.
He's got a couple of interviews with like Bernie too.
Yep, him and Bernie rock hard. He's a big Bernie fan. And Killer and Mike is so cool because he his views on shit it just makes sense. Like he you know, he's not like one side. He's not a liberal, not a conservative, but he rocks with liberal ideas, but then he's down for the Second Amendment. Like you can't take his guns away from him. Like he that type of dude. Like, you know, I'm not just about to be stuck on one side of the fence. And so this conversation is cold, but besides that, he's just a fucking fire rapper, dog. And the reason I chose this too was because, as you can see, it's Run the Jewels 3. This is the one that I think is their best one, and mostly because LP as a rapper just got so much better than me. If you listen to like the first two, he's got this choppy flow, not really on beat type of thing going on. So he's still saying some shit, but you know, it just kind of threw me off. And then this one, I felt like he really came into full form and was keeping up with Mike on a lot of the songs too. Plus, he makes all the beats too, so that shit's ridiculous. Like, you know, he's real major into the
answered
production.
one of my questions.
And he's got a lot of collaborations. So this album is just so cold to me. It came to me out of the blue. I had always known about Killer Mike, but then I had finally listened to this project and was like, I've been missing out, bro. This shit is crazy. And then I started getting into Killer Mike more, getting into LP more, seeing how deep he was in the cultures too. And it just seemed like both of these dudes separately, careers was like rapping careers wise, kind of took a halt. But then they joined together, and that shit took them both to another level. And I think that's just like super sweet to me. Like in an age where you don't see a lot of duos anymore. Like there ain't no more, you know, Outkast stopped being together. You know what I'm saying? Like
everybody wants a solo title.
Yeah, and then they'll jump with another dude randomly to do like a joint project. But you know, the group thing has disappeared. They still like rocking and killing it. So that's why I chose this. And hold on 1 second.
Get a poop?
I would never drink rape you, bro.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what it means either.
Is that like a Cosby?
All right, we had to take a pause so we could take a shot
Mr.
before.
Bing Cosby.
Ooh,
Cosby.
Cheers to this nasty ass.
Are you gonna sip on that?
Yeah.
Promise. You got to shake on it.
What you mean? I'm about to.
I don't trust
Sip
you.
or chug.
I'm not.
guess,
It's a shot. I'm taking my shot.
Oh, you lip dick motherfucker. Oh, fucking hate both of you. Oh, I'm not gonna let it. God. Oh, Lord have mercy.
I can
on me.
smell that and just smell not.
I pulled this out for you, Wozzy, just to remind you
I'll
that
take
you're
that.
not missing out on nothing.
I'll take that last little shot next month.
Yeah. Okay, I'll keep that
Backstroke out
around.
of that.
I'll keep that around. Oh wait, that shit is.
I wish there was some OE to follow that.
Oh wee. All right. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah,
Break down
so
y'all
I listened to
thoughts.
this, and it was really interesting, the timing, because I think it was probably the day after you had said, "Hey guys, listen to it." I mean, I've heard it before, but
Nope, I said it on the cast, and you got excited.
yeah. So I've heard it before, but it wasn't until Maddie B had come up from Atlanta there, and you guys were talking about it at, I think, the Christmas party and stuff. So I'm like, they're really excited. So got to check it out. So I checked it out, and yeah, so I've been a fan for a minute here, and so it was nice re-listening to it. But it was really interesting. I don't even know what fucking day it was. I could. That's too much work. But when I did listen to it, I feel like that was when some of like the protest, like the rioting started popping off and stuff, and then Thieves hit, and at the end of Thieves, you got the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Talking about riots being the voice of the unheard and that sort of thing. I'm like, some goosebumps
this shit
here.
just hit
like,
at the right time for you, boy.
But you know, I don't know. Like, shout out to Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. But anyways, yeah, like you were saying, I'm glad that you mentioned that LP is the one producing the music, because I mean, you know, I'm always asking about how that works, because I still don't really understand the rapper producer relationship.
I'm looking at the track list. LP and Killer Mike wrote this shit. LP produced this shit. Everybody produced this shit. That shit fire.
But yeah, so like when a band's making music, like they're all making the music together and that sort of thing.
I think much less so now with it.
Yeah. And it depends on the band, because like for example, Tool, Maynard's not having any input with the music. You know, he's letting them all make the music, and then he comes in and writes lyrics. Yeah, so to not so for LP to be producing the music that they're going to be rapping to, like you get to really custom make, really tailor things for exactly what you guys are planning on doing. So that's really cool. But like you had mentioned with the duos, I was really trying to listen and distinguish the two. And I mean, it's easy to distinguish the two, but like I don't know how to vocalize it. But one of the things I really appreciated is with them having that continued relationship, and it's not just someone having a verse on a song, and the fact that LP is producing the beat is an opportunity. One of the things I really enjoy is that beat. There's so many different ways to interpret it. There's so many different ways to ride that beat. There's so many different ways to flow with it, right? Yeah. And with a duo like them, and the fact that they're making the music, it gives a great opportunity for one to take a lane on that and to rap over a certain way, and for the other dude to take a completely different angle of attack on it. And yeah, that's one of the things I was really enjoying on specifically on the car ride over here. Yeah, but I can't remember the music videos are cool, especially with I can't remember the one. Yeah, Legend has it. I really enjoyed that music video. And I really like. So now Thieves is the last song, right? No. And then I thought the rest were like on the deluxe version.
Oh, maybe. I mean, I listened to this one here.
Yeah, I was listening to that whole list, but
that's the only one I see. Is there a deluxe verse?
Well, I mean, because there was the track that was like a mix, so I wasn't sure if some of these were re-releases.
Yeah, there's Thieves, and then you have like 2100, and then the next song after that's definitely a remix. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Miracle Mix. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so that point doesn't matter.
I mean,
that's a remix, but this is basically the only version that anybody listens to, I think. So, yeah. Because they got Trina on there, who's a female rapper, who's also a legend.
One of their videos, they were I think it was the video, maybe it was the song itself, but I think it was the video. They were talking a lot about incarceration numbers and stuff like that, because they do talk about real shit, right? And it's so funny because I ended up going to whatever governmental website that has all the incarceration numbers, downloaded the Excel spreadsheet, and I started like making graphs and everything and calculating the difference from year to year and all that jazz to see some of those patterns. And I mean, I don't know. I don't think that no other album has gone ahead and had me actually looking at the raw numbers of incarceration levels and doing math to see the different trends and stuff like that. So, yeah, great fucking album. Did not mind listening to it.
No, I liked it. I mean, and I've said in the past that I'm not a huge fan of rap, and I think it's a lot more mainstream rap. Like this, I like the entire album. Tickettron was the first one I heard that I loved it as soon as I heard it, and then Thieves Down, the rest of the album, 2100, Panther Like a Panther, Oh Mama, and then that final one, a report for your shareholders, and then was that a collab with Rage with Kill Your Masters?
And that's why I fuck with Rage too. They always have they always been down with the culture too. You can get them on some shit. And Travis Barker too. He fuck with the culture heavy.
But yeah, I mean, it was all it the majority of the album hit that interesting thing that I like to listen to, and I don't know which rapper it was, but I could feel the emotion in his voice when he sang. Like he was singing about something and not just saying lyrics like I hear a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had soul.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I feel like that doesn't get said enough about rap. Rap can have soul. You know, like every music genre.
That's the only type that I listen to, though. So, you know, it's just, I don't know what it is as far as like trying to figure it out sometimes.
There's also a lot more words per minute. I mean, when you're singing, you have to put more emphasis on the correct syllable. So when it's faster,
and you're right. I didn't even think about. That's so obvious, but for some reason I didn't even mention it. Like there is a difference just vocally between me singing something and me rapping it or saying it in a poem.
Like, look at any rock song, look at the lyrics, look at fucking any genre of music that's not rap, and look at how long those lyrics are compared to rap, because like you're constantly talking.
Yep.
You know, and especially with the subgenres that emphasize more speed and stuff like that. Now you're talking even quicker.
I mean, even on the slower rap songs, you're going at a constant pace. Every syllable is going to have, unless you're delaying at a beat or forwarding at a beat, it's going to sound the I don't want to say exact same because that doesn't sound right, but I think you understand.
But it is, you get to this tempo that you kind of ride with for a little bit so that people can, it's more of like a dance and for people to kind of ride with you with.
And like, so, and that's one of the things that I really feel that I can't appreciate rap as much as it deserves to be appreciated, because I do struggle with following lyrics and following vocals.
My brain is way too slow.
Yeah. Regardless of the song, like it could be fucking Johnny Cash singing Desperado. Like I still struggle to listen to, for one, any single thing, but specifically vocals. I struggle with. So the emphasis really in rap, from my perspective, is the vocals and stuff. So if you cannot pay attention and really focus in on that, I mean, sure, you got a really cool beat and all that jazz, but you're missing a lot of the content. And I
mean, I'll hear a sentence or I'll hear like a couple bars, but the context of those bars don't always hit me where it should, because I don't know leading up to that context a lot of times.
Vox did, I think it was Vox did a really great breakdown of a couple of, I want to say it was just a couple of Biggie songs, and like the different like rhyming patterns that were used within a single song.
There's
and
a great
stuff
video
like that
for M&M's. Which one did they do?
Genius do them too.
Yeah. And I was sitting there watching, like, I can't keep up. I can't. And then there's so many like in culture references, like this one, like two words will go ahead and refer to this other song and stuff like that someone else did. And
it takes practice, y'all. And this is why I'm putting y'all on. Like, and my first two joints that I'm giving y'all are some advanced type shit. Lupe and Run the Jewels is not beginner level rap groups or music. It take time. When I first started listening to this shit, y'all, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't understand. I've been listening to
Lupe since like 2008,
and I
have no idea.
I listened to a song like yesterday. It was like,
by the way, I had Streets on Fire stuck in my head yesterday.
Streets on Fire is so fire. But because I had finally seen a movie that he talked about in a song 10 years ago, and then I was like, oh, fuck, that's crazy. And then I got to go back and listen to the song again. So it take practice, y'all. It really do. And it take being a part of a culture as well, because there's a lot of slang used in verses, so that if you don't understand the slang, you won't really fully understand. Like a lot of times you can tell like, oh, okay, that was a line there, but you only get the top layer of it. you didn't understand that this word is also used to describe this.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you know, somebody say
so it's a double entendre.
Yeah, double entendre that you didn't even know. You just thought it was a cool line because it sounded cool and it made sense that first time. But then you like, oh, I didn't even understand that high glass is what they call when you in prison and you behind the glass to talk to your family. Like people, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, that's fire. You know. So
I think if I listened to the entire thing 5 times, I'd have a much better idea. Because the way I listen, and I think I said it, is first it's like the overall music, the overall flow of the music, how it sounds, and then it goes into the vocalist's voice, and then it goes into some of the higher ends, and then I get the lyrics, and then after that it's what the words actually mean.
Music is funny too, though. So like,
Rona.
Yep, Rona. You gonna hear a song or something or two that you like, you know what I'm saying? But how can I put this? Every album you hear, especially outside of a genre that you listen to, you're not gonna be like, all right, I want to go back and listen to that.
Right.
That's a special album that you gonna hear eventually, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I want to go back and listen to that. And now that's one rap album you like, and then you're gonna hear a few more songs, a few more albums, and then bam, another one come out. That's 2 of them that you like. It builds up like that. It's not like, oh, I don't like everything I hear. You go look at my Spotify. I listen to everything that dropped, and then it's very few things that I actually go back and listen to a second time. And that's just how music is in general, right? But especially in a genre that you don't really know. So now what happens is that, especially in rap, because there's a lot of collaborations, you'll listen to an album and you'll be like, damn, this album is great. But then you'll hear a song on there and an artist is featured on there. You'll be like, oh, he killed that. Who is that? And now you've branched out to check out that dude. And then you listen to his album and you like, that shit is fire. Now that's 3 albums you got on your shit. And that's how it's a slow build up. And especially since none of us, that's why I love this segment. We realize none of us listen to the music the same way.
Right.
Even just
I listen to lyrics first off top, and like that's the first thing I hear. And that shit's so secondary to y'all. Y'all listen to both of y'all listening to different shit in the songs and the music, and that's what make this fire. So you know, like why I said after 5 times you're gonna listen to it, but really, you pick out the songs that you like on here and then you go back to them. Then in every album that you like, I guarantee there's a song on that album that you didn't listen to for ever. And then for some reason you came back and was like, this is the best song on the album. Why didn't I fuck with this song? This is crazy. And that's how it always happened. And then you end up fucking liking the whole album. So that's why this shit is fire. And so all I want to say is no pressure, y'all. It's gonna take time. You're gonna run into shit you like, some shit that you don't like, but it's a learning experience because rap is very lyric based. Whether or not people want to say some of the mainstream dudes now aren't as lyrically dope as other dudes are, the shit I'm gonna let y'all listen to is gonna be lyric based, and it's gonna be and I'm gonna switch it up because it's not gonna be all rap. I got a lot of other shit I want y'all to listen to, but when I let y'all listen to,
you mean you're not one dimensional?
No. But I'm gonna let y'all get the different spectrums of rap because there are dudes that are more sing-songy rappers. There are more dudes that are lyrical rappers like Lou. We're gonna get to my Eminem bag, who just like that's a dude that you can that's a dude that you gonna be able to hear his emotion in his songs and the albums I'm gonna give you. No, his ass.
He's going through some things.
Yeah, his ass was going through some things, and I got other rappers like him that you like. Oh, you was really going through some shit back then. So I'm just building it up, and we gonna get to the point where we all fuck with each other.
And I am definitely lowering my stance on not being huge into rap. I'm just not into mainstream rap because it's the exact same beat over and over again.
So
I'm not in the mainstream nothing. Maybe you'll get there eventually.
Stuff,
I know.
A funny thing is when you said that earlier, and we were talking about like soul being in rap, and you're like, well, that's everything I listen to. I was thinking, I can't remember the couple of guys or whatever, but like I was like, are you sure? Like thinking to myself, like, are you sure? Thinking of like guys like Lil Jon and stuff like that. Bia, come on, where's the soul in that? But I've heard.
Why are you acting like it?
but like I've even with guys like Lil Jon who are making just like crunk party music, right? their mixtapes, I've heard some like real emotional depth from those guys. Even
say, Lil Jon got Lovers and Friends with Usher. Fire track.
You know, and I remember,
but even that, what is soul? Go ahead.
But like I remember like Ludacris, I think Red Light District. There was one or two tracks on there, like
a couple tracks on there. Red Light District had that's
Cold Outside, right?
Pippin' all over the world on it. Cold Outside might have been on there. That
and he had Trick Daddy. Yeah. Hold
on, we about to look right now, but keep going.
But like.
Blueberry Yum Yum.
Oh, dude, that was my shit, bro. I found out the guy was selling some blueberry, and I definitely immediately got
of
that.
The night, spur of the moment. Why not me?
Hopeless with Trick Daddy.
Yep.
But like, so even like mainstream rappers.
Go ahead.
Dude, that's one of my favorite. I think of Ludacris. There,
this one of the best intros of all time. He was spitting on that bitch.
His skits,
hilarious,
super hilarious, and I felt like a lot of the spirit of Ludacris's skits with 48 Hour Project there, especially the medicine one. I can't remember what the fuck it is.
Black Daddy.
Yeah, Black Daddy.
My Black Daddy skit.
Yeah, that shit. Like I was like, I'm getting so many Ludacris vibes, but even mainstream rappers. I think that's sort of like the beauty of the mixtape is that you can have an album that's going to sell mainstream and stuff, and then you could go ahead and show a different side of yourself on the mixtape. Yeah.
Yep. Well, I remember hearing, it was like 15 years ago, but it was a song by 3 6 Mafia, I believe, that had some of what would now be like dubstep-ish type stuff, and I like that whole album. I can't remember what it was called, but to me, that
was probably
modern rap is Birthday by 50 Centers.
2 Chainz.
You're talking about In the Club by 50 Cent.
Yeah, I don't. Again, it just sounds like they're rapping into a mic, and it's
Last to Walk is probably this, but that's
the funny thing is that people still buy it though. So like.
Well, that's why you make it, because people buying it.
Right. Right. So, I mean, like, there's a legitimate market for it. So, like...
And I just want... It's not just fucking rap that's doing this. Rap is the biggest shit right now.
There's Nickelback, too.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
There was a whole time from 2000 to 2007 where the only thing I heard was shitty pop records on MTV, and people that you call bands selling out, quote unquote, to make the hit song. And
it's not just
the Stacey's moms and shit, like, you know what I'm saying, like
the country groups,
country motherfuckers,
big and whatever. I don't know.
Everybody do that shit.
Alabama.
It's not the artist's fault half of the time, man. It's the label shit.
I didn't have exposure to any good rap.
Listen, I know that's and we all on the same page. We all on the same.
Yeah,
page.
That's the reality. Like you can't trust that. You really can't trust what you hear on the radio inherently and stuff like those artists.
It just baffles me because I didn't have access to any the other stuff too, but I went out and found it. So I just, I don't understand how other people didn't like at least run into.
Well, I did. I ran into stuff like 3 6 Mafia, that random stuff, a bunch of Eminem stuff back in late 18.
Right, but it gives you the perception that those are the outliers,
right,
and that sort of thing.
When in reality, it's the opposite, where that shit you hear on the radio is the outlier, and it's kind of
right, because you're like, well, I want to hear this at the club, but and that's hardly ever in the mood.
I'm not never gonna be the dude to say stop doing that stuff, because I don't want to fucking hear Streets on Fire at the club.
No,
I want to hear Go Shawty, it's your birthday. I want to party like it's your birthday, because the girls, them boys get them girls, boys. I'm gonna get the jiggling.
Girls and boys.
them girls, boys, girls.
It's 2020.
Look at them girl boys, girls.
Well, I mean, you were in Thailand. I'm pretty sure you saw plenty of those girl boys.
I saw plenty of them, but that's another story for another day. Another reason why I chose this album is because of Killer Mike and LP's relationship, and it reminds me of our shit that we got going on here, because Killer Mike is like super, you know, as you should be. Fuck racism. And you hear in the songs, like he come on and start rapping hard about racism and you racist and bigots and discrimination and shit. And then LP come on right after him with his, like, you know, he a white dude, but he like, hell yeah, fuck you racist motherfuckers. Like, you know, that's an ally. Like, and he do it so effortlessly because it's like, I'm in the culture and I'm rolling, and that's in order for you to have gotten a dude like Killer Mike's respect to this as much as he has to make this many albums together means you really rolling. And that's how I feel like we is here, y'all. Like, it's as far as like he do it effortlessly though. Like a lot of white guys or white people in general feel like they got to think about what I'm saying or what I'm doing, or is this racist, how am I acting, when we just be here, we just be talking. We just as normal people, and I know that that's wrong. I know you motherfuckers is out there and I hate y'all. And so I love the fact that you'll hear, because they do a lot of back and forths on the songs too. So you'll hear Killer Mike come in hard as hell, and then LP don't miss a fucking beat. He owe your racist white ass too, like he black, dog, and that shit just so fire, dog. And even in their interviews, they'll go out to interviews, and as talkative as Killer Mike is, LP talks his ass off, bro, because he looked like a quiet ass dude with the sunglasses on, but he'll get your ass in the interview, bro.
Another thing I really appreciate about them is that practically all of their music's just on YouTube. Yeah, you want to listen to a song, you're not getting just the singles, you're not just getting the music video. It's all there. They have playlists like, oh, you want to listen to my whole album for free? Go ahead. I respect the shit out of that.
Yeah, that's fire. And that shit cuts into your pockets deep. Well, if it's your YouTube account, you getting some money.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like monetized or something like that.
All this shit is, you know, it's bullshit.
Speaking of race, do you know how difficult it is to be a white guy, Mike?
Man, I'm trying to tell you, I don't, but I can sympathize.
I got, so one of the things that that fucked me up earlier, I don't know if you guys, it really fucked me up. I got a Pinterest notification for some of the most racist shit I've seen in a minute. It says Greek tattoo. This tattoo is straight white supremacy.
Let me see, bro. Hold on.
That one on the far left.
Oh shit! You gotta show that to the cam too. What's that? Which white supremacist group is that?
Oh, that's definitely. Are they all? Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Are there different ones, or is it just one? Are you just a Nazi?
You guys can definitely see that there. No, that's I can't. The Volk nut, I believe it's called. Which
they just threw that to you, huh? We thought you might like.
Well, and the funny thing is that the Volk nut is Germanic. And yet it's talking about.
What I'm thinking about when I do this.
You're thinking of Vulcans.
Vulcans, okay.
From Star Trek.
So it's not Vulcan.
I've seen like 2.5 episodes of Star Trek.
Damn, my left hand needs some working on.
You ain't got that?
I think it's just some people.
I got it on my right hand, my left hand.
Like, it always makes me feel like one of those lobster people. I had my first grade teacher, Miss Stewart. Shout out to Miss Stewart, by the way.
Did you hit him?
I didn't hit her.
No, hit him, like had sex with him. Oh, slang, white guy.
No,
God damn.
No, I didn't get raped.
Did you smack?
The white term for hit him is rape. But
you know what? Nowadays it is.
But yeah, she had some of those lobster hands.
No, I didn't get raped.
Just so you know, the white term for that is
oh fuck, bro.
But yeah, so that's like a Greek band with this Germanic Volk nut that's just completely used by white supremacist groups.
That's great.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
That's great.
Also, fuck those equal arm Celtic crosses too. I see you, AB.
Oh my god, I don't know what none of that shit you just said, B.
Google. I've seen some real low key white supremacist sort of shit, but with like this guise of religion over top of it, and they'll go ahead and use. Are you familiar with like the Celtic cross?
Yeah.
Sort of look. So they'll use that Celtic cross, but instead of it being like the long vertical, they're all equal length, which that's a straight up
plus sign.
Pretty much. I mean, it's got like some little divots.
So it's a bullseye.
Look at that guy. Yeah, like kind of pretty much like that guy, but equal, all equal arm length.
Oh, okay.
Which
like
is used.
Yeah.
But it's one of the main symbols of the Aryan Brotherhood. And stuff like that. So they'll go ahead and make it look like it's some like vaguely religious sort of thing with some like white supremacy undertones with a strictly white supremacist symbol there. And yeah, it's bullshit. Fuck off with that.
Are you undercover racist?
I mean,
Are you infiltrating?
No.
Are you undercover racist? Like you're racist, not really, or are you undercover of the?
I think.
Am I trying
if he's racist,
you guys or them?
No. Are you infiltrating my life?
No.
And then going back home to your meetings and saying, this idiot doesn't even know my tattoos is racist. He doesn't even know. Look at this week's episode of the podcast. He thinks I'm an ally. Look how stupid this one is.
For whatever reason, I don't get it. I've always had an interest in prison gangs. Specifically prison gangs, and then it's branched out from
this was
there.
a yes or no question, Jake.
Are you racist? I love prison gangs.
I thought I said no earlier. I'm sorry.
You know, I always had an interest in prison gangs, even as a young kid.
I did a little research, and I know where they mostly happen. No, I'm not racist.
I definitely haven't watched.
No, you gotta explain where this prison gang shit come from. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
But he loves them.
No, I mean, I can't. How old was I?
So you're not infiltrating the black life right now?
No.
Just
that's all we got.
prison gangs.
Okay, just prison gangs.
Yeah, I'm just infiltrating like. Yeah, I don't even know what it is.
You know that if I ask you that question, you have to answer it truthfully.
Right. Otherwise, it's entanglement, right? No, I know the law about that.
Just making sure you knew that it
Scout's honor. Scout's honor.
Oh man. You gotta throw up the shocker for a Scout's honor.
Oh, okay. Scout's honor. But I remember watching American History X pretty fucking young and shit like that. And
oh yeah, that's a movie for y'all,
dude. I've actually thought about recently rewatching it, and I'm like, I can't.
Just because of that one scene.
Oh, I know. Yeah, no. Hard
Bite
pass.
the curb. You seen that shit?
You don't even say the words, Mike.
American History X. What's his name? Jim Norton.
Jim Norton. That fucking cancer-ridden motherfucker. Edward Norton. Who seems like the most lovely of people.
He is. He was on Fight Club. He was on Joe Rogan a couple years back. Had a good interview.
Yeah, he seems like just a wonderful dude.
Has your podcast gone live yet with your brother?
No, not yet. We got 9 in the can.
Oh, y'all about to bust a fat load.
Dude, busting loads for days.
So when it is, make sure you know so we can shout y'all out here.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And y'all can even do a little promo run. I'll throw it out here. So.
Okay.
All right, man. That's about 2 hours. I want to just chill with y'all and not waste our time in here because it's cold.
Do you have a album for us next week, Jake?
Oh, yeah. So I got the band narrowed down.
Okay.
I'm not positive on which album that I need for you guys, but what are we looking at? What, dude? You use Notepad++ as if it was just Notepad.
I mean,
I respect the fuck out of it.
That's how I use it because it doesn't.
If I'm doing code, like if I'm writing a script and all that sort of thing, I'm definitely using Notepad++. If I'm writing some bullshit reminder to myself, it's Notepad.
I use Notepad++. I mean, if you close it, it opens up with that.
You guys have a lot more.
Shit.
You guys have a lot more self-respect. I don't.
What? At least tell us the band name.
Do you really want it?
I really want it.
I want it.
Oh my! I almost fucked up. Because there was someone else that I was definitely planning on, and then.
I mean, if you want to change your mind, it's fine.
No. Because I'm definitely set on it being Mastodon.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah.
Okay.
There's layers there. So
there's layers. All right, y'all. No Consensus Podcast.
Peace.